Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me in this collective space today. So thank you, everyone. Now, there is an opportunity coming your way, my friends. I have been feeling it with strong intensity. I feel that you also have been feeling it. You've been sensing it. Perhaps you're hearing something about it. You're seeing it in your dreams. The signs are coming through. There's definitely something coming your way. And what I'm going to do for you today is bring you some messages that you are meant to hear around what you're meant to know with this energy coming in. So I'm going to start by calling in spirit. And we're going to get right into your reading and see what it is that you are meant to know as you are moving through this or towards it or close to it. Let's see what's going to happen here. So I'm going to start with an Akashic record message. This is a message that you're meant to know, that you're meant to carry with you. So we are getting, don't freak out. Spirit is asking you to not freak out. Okay, so let's see why. Pay close attention to the people in your life right now, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. I feel that you are meant to protect your energetic space at this time. There's an opportunity coming in. Too much noise will distract you from it. So it's really important that we clear the energies around us. Be mindful of who you're surrounding yourself with, what you're surrounding yourself with. So once again, pay close attention to the people in your life right now, your surroundings and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Okay, this is where we want definitely clear communication and active listening. Active listening, especially with your body, okay, with your health. So that is really important. And some of you might be seeing signs around you. You might be seeing a rose. Perhaps you're seeing a dragonfly. Maybe you're seeing some angels or even snails. That's what's coming through this card. And meditation, grounding practices, anything that is going to keep you mindful in your present moment is going to help you navigate through whatever it is that you're going through right now, whatever experience you're having. So tarot cards, we've got 7 of Cups, lots of choices, lots of options, different pathways that are revealing themselves to you. And perhaps you're having a hard time figuring out which way to go, right? I am getting someone who is looking for some answers, maybe even guidance, clarity, affirmation, confirmation, or signs. These are all coming in for you right now through this reading, through the experience you're having in your life right now. Spirit is reflecting to you what it is that you need to know in order to move forward with your life. And also, Spirit is asking you to let go of the fear that you might be holding on to around making some sort of a choice. Feeling confused, lost, or even uncertain. Let that go for a moment. Come into this present moment. They're saying pause and reflect as well. Okay, so let go of the stress and the worry here. 7 of Cups. And we have 10 of Cups. Look at this. The energy of abundance, love, connection, prosperity. This is security. This is so much. It's a bounty of abundance coming into your life. This is something that you are creating. This is something that you are meant to feel, right? So I feel you're going to come into an emotional experience in your life where you're meant to tune into the energy of abundance and do the things that bring a smile to your face, that make your heart sing. Okay, the ones that you're passionate about, that you enjoy doing. It's a place of peace, a place of calm. It's a place of love, expansion, growth, community. So much here. This is the energy that you are already in tune with. Okay, so Spirit is bringing you back to it if you already aren't experiencing it. So 10 of Cups, and we also have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So yeah, lots of blessings and miracles coming into your life. As you can see, this is a beautiful card. The energy is very connected, right? There's the energy of abundance, of family, loyalty, friendship. It's just beautiful. This is the experience that you're going to have. This is the experience that you are creating in your earthly realm, in your material world. I do feel that some of you are wanting prosperity, money energy in your life, wealth, or even happiness. Maybe this has nothing to do with money for some of you. Perhaps this has to do with just having a loving relationship where you connect with somebody that gets you, that understands you, finding love, having a family. Maybe this has to do with a business that you're wanting to see be very successful. Maybe you've already started it, right? So know that all of your dreams, your desires are coming true. This is a confirmation for you today. Okay, that your dreams and your desires, you, my friends, are the ones that are creating it. Okay, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part. When you share with me in the comment section below how these cards' energies are showing up in your life. We're all living a different life experience, so things are going to happen differently for us. And before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So blessings are upon you here, those of you that are watching in this sacred space. There's a purpose and a reason why you chose this reading today, and it chose you. So Spirit is saying, whatever you're sensing or feeling, don't freak out about it. There are things happening in your life that might not make sense or feel like they're working against you. I want you to stay in tune with your own energy and the energy of abundance and love. Don't let these external energies of darkness, of whatever they are, dilute your experience of abundance. Okay, this is where you have to stay strong and not freak out because of the energies that might be trying to interfere with your experience, trying to distract you, lure you in, or even tempt you. Okay, that's the energy of the devil that I'm picking up on. So devil is definitely lurking in the background here, everyone. Be mindful of that energy. It's an energy that throws you off the frequency and vibration that you naturally resonate at. So what I'm getting here is maybe you have been knocked off that frequency, that vibration, and there's a few things that are showing up in your life that are different than what you're used to. And you're kind of like, okay, what am I doing here? What kind of a decision do I make? Now, what's happened here, the reason why this is happening, the reason why you have been knocked off your path because of distractions, because of interference, is because you've hopped onto a new timeline. This is what Spirit is showing me. It's like you've hopped onto a new timeline. And this timeline is connected to something that you have manifested or you're trying to manifest, something that you have called in. Over the last few weeks, everyone, we have been going through planetary alignments that are supporting us in our dreams and our desires to bring that into our reality. So you are actually on your way there, and there's a lot of decisions and choices you have to make. And remember, those decisions and choices, Spirit wants you to have intention behind them, to have a goal around them, to understand, okay, is this actually leading to me to where I'm going? Right? Is it in alignment with what I feel is right for me at this time, for the highest good of all, but mostly for yourself, right? This is your journey. It has nothing to do with anyone else. There may be someone giving you advice or telling you what you need to do. This is where you tune into your own energy and you do what it is that you choose to do, not what someone else tells you. I'm hearing a lot of chitter chatter around you, so perhaps you're even sharing with others, trying to gain an understanding or even a clear idea of what it is that you should do. Listen to your body. I'm getting anxiety, I'm getting fear, I'm getting worry around this. So this is something that you don't want to feed. Rather, release that energy, burn it off if you can through exercise. I'm getting someone that is getting worked up or afraid because fear of making the wrong choice. You're not going to make the wrong choice. Any choice we've made has not been the wrong choice. Everything is happening for a reason, okay? Each experience we have that we choose to move through, we are learning something from it. And our life branches out in many directions, right? These branches all lead to the same place. It's just a different experience each branch brings for us. This is where they want you to follow your heart. Listen to what it is that your heart desires. Listen to your intuition as well. Don't let the noise interfere with your connection to spirit and what's right for you. This is going to be a spiritual experience for you. And we've got snakes and ladders here. I don't know if any of you used to play snakes and ladders. It used to be a game I used to play quite a bit as a teenager, as a young adult. So that's coming through here. Connection to water here. So the number 7 is a very spiritual number. It is connected to the energy of God, to the energy of spirit, and a higher power. I feel you have this connection as well, and it comes in really strongly for you when you're around water. So some of you might be water babies. Maybe you were born near water. Maybe you were born in water. Live near water. Scry with water. Water is a deep connection for you. I don't know, there's a story here with water for some of you. You'll have to share that with me in the comment section below. But hop in the shower. If you're feeling uncertain, if you feel anxious, I feel taking a shower or just sitting in a tub full of water. Taking a bubble bath or even having mineral salts in there is very calming and relaxing for you. And, you know, when you are making choices and decisions, and if it feels overwhelming or you're confused or not exactly sure what to do, grounding your energy using the energy of water is going to be incredibly powerful for you. And I feel stones that are connected to the water. There are many kinds of stones out there. So I want one that resonates for you. And I feel there has been recently a stone, a crystal, that has chosen you. I don't know what this stone is, but I feel some of you have recently purchased a stone. This might have been like a pendant, earrings, a ring, but I'm definitely seeing a stone coming into your life. And I feel the stone is your guiding light. Like that's the energy that you need to embrace in your life right now. And the other thing is opportunities, right? I already feel opportunities coming in. You've been sensing this. And the sensory experience is going to be heightened as well. You're an empath, so you're going to feel a lot here. You're going to feel, you're going to hear, you're going to see. It's like a full-on sensory experience for you. So keep yourself grounded, get out in nature, drink some more water, take care of your body, because this will help you balance out this energy. It's a gift that you have that you're meant to work with, that you're meant to manage, right? And yeah, I'm getting empaths here for sure. You know, sometimes when we're making choices or decisions in our lives, we want certainty or some sort of a guarantee that if I make this decision, things are going to work out for me. Life doesn't work like that. Spirit wants you to be confident in the decisions that you make. And sometimes when we take that first step after we make a decision, commit to a path, right away we stumble upon some sort of a challenge. And this isn't to scare you. It's just letting you know that you're about to level up through this experience, and you're meant to go through this to evolve into this energy this path is actually bringing into your life. So I always find it to be a good thing, because it levels us up and we gain a superpower that we can apply along our journey then, right? So 10 of Cups. This is a beautiful, abundant flow. It is soft, it is gentle, it is loving. There's a lot of compassion here. There's a lot of connection. This is the flow that's coming in, and I feel it's coming in with music for some of you. Perhaps you have been recently listening to a song that uplifts your energy and brings you to a place of bliss, right? Is there a song that you're listening to repetitively right now that is coming up like this for you? This is coming up for me, for you right now. And the other thing is spending time with those you truly love that are important for you. I feel it's time to carve out some time in your day-to-day life to spend with those that you truly care about. Okay, I feel that there are these connections that you have, they are genuine, they are soul level. And it's important that you keep a good connection with them, because they're leading you towards what you've always desired. And I also feel there's a soul family coming in. You're connecting to people that are in alignment with your own frequency and vibration, and your uniqueness, the things that you feel are weird about you or you feel that are not accepted by others, everything is going to be accepted here. And Spirit is calling you to step into that version of yourself, your authentic, true soul self. You don't need to be your job title. You don't need to be Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. You don't need to be whatever it is that you think you are. They want you to be who you truly are at a soul level, because this is connecting you to everything that is going to be soul level energy. And right now what's happening is you are elevating in your life spiritually, right? You're incrementally elevating in frequency and vibration. And you're going to feel this, like you're already feeling this, like there's this beautiful flow, this rhythm coming into your life. And maybe you created it for yourself and you're finding that you're flowing in it very beautifully. Life is great. It is so beautiful. Even though there's challenges along the way, you don't let those challenges dictate how you're going to experience the experience you're having within that chaos, within that challenge, within that obstacle. Right? We can have a beautiful experience in the energy of darkness. Where there is darkness, there's always light. But also where there is light, there's always darkness. We're meant to work with this in harmony, intertwined, dancing, married to it, right? Flowing with it. So this is where Spirit is calling you to create a beautiful rhythm and flow in your life, one that works for you. This has to do with your schedule. And the other thing here is you are leveling up in your life. There's an old cycle that is closing out and you're about to move into this new experience in your life. An experience that is abundant. An experience that is full of love. But remember, you have to cultivate it. It starts with you. The energy you have within yourself. So your body, your emotions are going to let you know your feelings. Your intuition is going to let you know what you're in tune with and what you vibrate at, because you're going to feel good in this energy, right? It's that energy of bliss. It's like living that life. Like, you know, life is full of ups and downs. They just are. Nothing's ever perfect. It's not meant to be. But you create this experience that is full. It's full of life. It's full of, like, I'm seeing so many different timelines passing through here. So some of you have really had some history in your life, ups and downs, different kinds of people, children, music, travel, just so much here within the experience. This is your life. This is why you're here. You're meant to experience it. And I feel some of you understand this. And what's happening is there is this new level of consciousness, this new understanding, this new knowing. It's something that I can't explain. I feel you can't either. But if you can, feel free to share with us in the comment section below. But this energy, I feel this has to do with new earth. We have to go through the birthing pains of coming out of this old energy into this brand new energy. And those of you that are here today, I feel that you are ready to step into this energy. You are ready to create it in your life. So Spirit is calling you to step into your authority as the leader of your life, as the driver of your life's car, and direct yourself to become an active participant in the co-creation of your desired reality, your desired experience. Put the energy of love out there. This is a big love energy. So the more of this you can emit in your world, share with others, the more of this you're going to experience in your life. And when you are giving your love out there, everyone, make sure you don't have any kind of strings attached to that love. Any kind of expectations or any kind of time constraints, cut the cords on that and allow that energy of love to freely move into the universe in the way it's meant to. And sometimes, you know what? I feel because you have a big heart and sometimes you do give a lot of your energy out there, you can feel drained, taken for granted, mistreated, or even taken advantage of. There's many things that can happen to us, but you are a natural giver of love. That is a gift that you have. That is a part of who you truly are. So you don't ever want to close off this energy. You want to keep this energy open and flowing. When you don't feel good in the direction that you're giving love freely, you have the choice and you can choose to move that in a different direction. Don't close it off though. Sometimes we tend to close it off and say, nope, I'm not going to even move it in a different direction because this direction was terrible for me. And I went through this thing and I just don't trust, right? So this is where Spirit is wanting you to work on trust issues if you have those, right? To balance them out or learn how to manage them or channel them into something that is productive or creative for you, where you're flowing with it differently. You're dancing with these energies. You're changing them, right? You are a transformer of energies. You have the power and the ability to take energies and transmute them, turn them into something else, harmonious, loving, and abundant. You have this ability. You might not know it yet, but know that you're about to enter this zone, this energy, this frequency, and it's going to come through you. It's definitely going to come through you. You've known this about yourself since you were a young child. I'm seeing your different life timelines here. And I feel this has to do with ages. They're showing me some sort of a timeline. I don't know if you're seeing a timeline somewhere in your life that has to do with someone's life. A time lapse is coming up too. So perhaps you've seen a video recently of a time lapse or something to do with your memories. Maybe you're looking through an album, a photo album, but they're showing me like you going down your history. I don't know what that's about. So when you're vibrating in this energy of abundance, love, kindness, and compassion, you start to see this generate into your material world. I'm seeing you living a very comfortable life because you created this comfortable life for yourself. I don't see any kind of worries because the worry that you have, you change that into creativity. You find other ways or creative ways of making things work for yourself. You're really good at that and you're very grounded. This is what is actually keeping you in this energy of abundance, is the way that you have rooted yourself. You have laid some solid foundations, and I feel this is something that might be generational for some of you. I'm seeing some of you creating this abundant experience in your life through your business, right? Because you are the one creating it. So you get to create the energy and you flow in that energy. So then everyone, it's almost like you have a mission statement. You have ethics, you have morals, you have some sort of a vision. This is why I'm getting a business, because in my own experience, I worked for one company that had a very strong vision. And because they had a vision, I knew exactly what I needed to do to make sure that vision happened, right? So, and when offices or, businesses don't have an actual vision for their business, I feel sometimes there's no stability there. It's kind of, it goes offline in a sense. That's the best way for me to describe it. So having a vision, and that vision needs to be very, very clear for you, because when it's clear for you, that's when Spirit steps in and starts to co-create it with you, right? And it goes down to your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Everything is lined up and the energy shoots down this way and out, right? So you might be inspired right now. You might be feeling a little bit more creative than normal, right? You're feeling these energies. You know something big is going to happen in your life. You know this has to do with your dreams. And Spirit is letting you know right now, as you're watching this video, you are deserving and worthy of your dreams. This is where you take your power back. Wherever you have lost your power, I'm getting someone that may have given their power away. Okay, you are not stuck in your life. You are very worthy of having this experience of the Ten of Pentacles. This is a very solid foundation that you have built, living the life of your dreams, whatever those dreams are for you. You're in that experience. So imagine yourself in that experience and believe that this experience exists for you, and that you're going to shift into that timeline where you're actually existing in that experience, right? So some of you are already within the experience of abundance in your life. You're already there. This is where practicing gratitude is going to have a powerful impact on your life. Being grateful and thankful for the experience we're in and everything that we have within that experience already, right? And I feel that for some of you, somewhere in your life, you're really proud of yourself. I feel there's something here that you can definitely share with others. I'm getting a lot of information now coming in, like they really want you to give yourself a pat on the shoulder here and give yourself a big hug because you deserve it, right? Everything that you have experienced in your life, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. There's still things that are happening. And remember, you're not disconnected from the energy of abundance. So we have double tens here today, 10, 10. You might be seeing this on a clock somewhere. But this is letting you know that there is a beginning and then there's an end. And I feel this beginning and end happens and happens. So some of you have started somewhere and now you're ending somewhere and now you're starting off somewhere again. And there's like a cycle, a repetition here with that. I don't know why they're sharing that with me to share with you. Perhaps that's a message for you in some way, but there's some sort of a repetition or a pattern that you're going to recognize within the experience you're having through the choices that you're making. Right? And the action is going to be really important, being an active participant in the co-creation of this desired experience, right? So you have to be active, you have to be in motion, you can't be standing still. If you find yourself standing still or feeling like you're lost or you're stuck in some way, this is a really good time to pause and reflect. To ground, get outside in nature, let's tune out the noise. We've got the energy of the devil still in the background. So the noise, the distractions, the interference, this is all coming from that energy. So we don't want to feed it. Instead, we want to clear it and tune into abundance because the abundance is already there, right? We don't need to give our power away to fear, to doubts, to stories that aren't even our own, right? You want to connect with the story that's true to you, true for you. And you know what? I feel you have a story that you've been carrying with you since you were young. I feel this has to do with a dream that you've always had. You've carried it with you through adulthood to now. Wherever you are in your life, you've been carrying this dream and you know that you're going to be within that experience. You know it. Maybe you don't know how you're going to get there yet, but you're definitely going to get there. You know, when I first started my YouTube channel, when I first decided actually to work from home, that was my initial idea. So when that idea came into mind, I was like, okay, I want to do this thing, but right now I'm not able to do that. What do I need to do in order to make that a possibility for myself? So then I went to think about, you know, maybe I need a side hustle. I need to save some money. So I'm not doing my full-time job because I felt like my full-time job was in the way of me fully putting my energy into creating something where I can work from home. I had no idea at that time that was going to be YouTube. I had no idea what it looked like. Spirit knew what it looked like. And you know what? I feel like I've done this before. I'm just walking along a path that has already happened. My higher self is connected with me. So I feel for you right now. Some of you are connecting with your higher self. It's almost like you know that this is for you. You know what your purpose is. You know why you're here. And it's all about preparation, understanding, okay, this is what I want to experience. How am I going to make that happen? Let's plan it. Let's prepare it. Let's be strategic. Let's be tactical. It's like a game of chess, right? You don't want to make moves without actually thinking about them, right? So this is the energy that's coming in with the 10 of Pentacles, very grounded. Some of you are going to see patterns and symbols here, and I'm getting geometrical patterns coming into your life. So you're seeing these quite a bit, and a lot of flowers. I don't know if you're working in your garden, but I'm seeing flowers, and I'm seeing you around children. So the energy of children is coming up. To be playful here. Life doesn't have to be serious. Okay, life can be an adventure if we choose to experience it as such, right? A flow moving energy, a flowing energy, slow flowing energy. It doesn't have to be fast. We don't have to fight it. It just feels right. Okay, and again, the choices that you're making, the pathways that are opening up for you, make sure they're aligned to your 10 tens, okay? Your 10 tens. If it were a scale of 1 to 10, your life, where does it sit? From 1 to 10, how would you rate your life? You want to be a 10-10 here, everyone, right? So I'm going to now pull a bonus card. Spirit called me to use the Work Your Light Oracle deck to bring you a message today. So let's see what more Spirit wants to share with you through this card deck. And this is what you're doing. You're working with your light. You are working with your light in the world. Your light is connected to the energy of abundance and love, prosperity, connection. You are elevating and you are rising in consciousness. And I feel that you're also a part of the elevation of the collective consciousness, right? So we are getting for you now boundaries. All right. So be mindful of your boundaries, your healthy boundaries, and have some healthy boundaries up. This is where you definitely want to protect your energetic space and be mindful of what you allow into your garden, right? So where do you need to establish better boundaries in your life? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, so I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook and see what Spirit wants to share here with you. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. So that's coming in as a confirmation. All right, so you are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, your family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drainer ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, or even taken advantage of. So saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. Okay? The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. Okay? When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely reading something you're likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel and what is it trying to communicate with you? And I feel this is connecting with the energy of the Seven of Cups. Choices, deciding whether it's a yes or a no, right? So to work your light, where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? This is a journaling prompt for you. So feel free to share with me in the comment section below. Where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, so look at that. And we're going to close off now with an angel number. So some of you may have been seeing this angel number already. This is going to be your confirmation and guidance. And if you are seeing this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you connection. The energy of connection that's definitely showing up here within these cards, right? So connection, the number 3. It's all coming together for you right now. I want you to know that it's all coming together for you. Everything is happening for the common good, for the highest good. There's a revealing of the truth happening within this experience and successful projects. You're going to have a lot of successful projects. And you know what? I feel that you're going to see a lot of children laughing. I don't know if you live near a park. Maybe you're seeing a lot of families, or perhaps you work in a daycare, but there's a lot of signs around you confirming the energy of youthfulness, the energy of playfulness, the energy of abundance, love, and connection. It's revealing itself to you because you also are vibrating in that energy to be able to see it. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.